Welcome back, Shock fans. It is a time once again to get the action started, and opening the card tonight, a little one-on-one action. First out, Krytorin representing the Reckoning. I've been trying to fix all the audio issues that we've been having, and now I'm finding that things are either too quiet or too loud. So we'll find the balance at some point, everyone, and get things working, but it's fine. But listen, I mean, quite frankly, you should be getting loud for Krytorin. You should be getting loud. Completely justified as he makes his way down to the ring. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what. I think it was my screw up. I think I figured out today. I worked on the sound editor enough to realize what I think I'm screwing up, but not enough time to fix what I'm screwing up. So we'll see if this weekend how we're doing, if I've got time to fix it. But there you go, Krytorin making his way into the ring dramatically. Nothing wrong with a little bit of drama. But whom is he facing tonight? It is the one, the only former world champion. Who's sporting the red? Watch out. Watch out in the red. Tonight it is the Ninja. Making his, this should be a great match, actually. Making his way down to the ring, the Ninja, doing very well for himself lately. Krytorin coming off, I believe, a loss on Max in that tag team match against Kyle Kanye and Macho Clean. A great match, but back in singles competition and with a tough opponent. We'll see how he does. He has a big match ahead of him. Gonna need a big cheer from the fans. The Ninja versus Krytorin. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think's coming out on top. And as always, if you would like to have your very own superstar right there in the ring, all you have to do is swing by the NormCantShoot channel here on Twitch, drop a subscription, or hang out with us for a little bit. We have an incredible community, and once you've got 5,000 channel points, you can cash them in. Ninja with a big knee. I'm going to take a quick second to turn the volume down on these because... Is the volume okay for you guys, or is it just loud in my speakers? Audio issues abound. Krytorin now, with a big scoop slam. And Krytorin waiting for Ninja to get to his feet. And springboard clothesline connects. There's the elbow drop. But Ninja, cat-like reflexes, hits him with the kick under the chin, the moonsault springboard, and only a 1 count to show for it. But the Ninja shifting the momentum. Oof, huge knee to the midsection. Another springboard moonsault. Good Lord. The height on that. Still, though, only a 1 count. More work to be done if you want to get a win against Krytorin. Putting the boots to his opponent, and now Ninja top rope. And boom! Shooting star. And Ninja out of the corner. All business tonight, and kapow! Square in the forehead, hooks that leg, and this might be over already. No, Krytorin Digs deep, gets the shoulder up, but the Ninja feeling confident. Having a great opening match here, but Krytorin, a critical reversal here on the Irish Whip. And, oh! Beautiful brainbuster, leg hooked. Oh, 2.5 for Krytorin. Has him up. And boom. The GTS connects. 2 count only. Ninja gets the shoulder up. And Krytorin over the top rope, and he has turned this match around in a hurry. On the second rope, waiting for the Ninja to get to his feet. And beautiful Hurricane Rana. Sets up the Ninja off the ropes, and nice roll out of the way there by the Ninja. And the Ninja with a big strike attack. Over the top rope for the senton. Leg is hooked. Only a 1 count. Yuv welcome in. And oh, eyes raked. Listen, you got to do what you got to do to get the reversal, and Krytorin did so. Falcon Arrow now. Goes for the pin. 2 count only. A lot of close calls in this match. Krytorin trying to set him up again, but a jawbreaker reversal from the Ninja. Ninja missed on the back fist. Krytorin sends him into the ropes, and a big knee connects. Ninja crawls to the corner. And Krytorin with a big right. And a headbutt. What is he doing here? From the middle rope. Ooh. A bonsai drop in the corner. Look at the core strength of Krytorin, but does not save him. The Ninja digs deep. Gets the kick out. What a match. This is only the opening match, ladies and gentlemen. We've still got a title match coming up later in the card. Jocko putting the Twitch Championship on the line. And Krytorin taking a moment to get in some games before tackling the Ninja to ringside. And now from the apron, cross body from the second rope to ringside. 3 count, and Krytorin doing a little trash talking to the Ninja while he lays on the ground. The referee giving them a warning about the count out. And boom! Locks in the submission, not a false count anywhere. They're at a risk of a double count out if they don't get back in there. Putting a squeeze on the arm of the Ninja. Not sure what the count is at, but this is getting close. Finally, everyone back inside the ring. And Krytorin wasting no time going top rope. And cross body connects. Middle of the ring. There's the pin. And no. The Ninja once again with the kick out somehow at 2. Krytorin, oh, went for the super kick. Reversed by Ninja. Oh, no, Krytorin caught him. Great heads-up play. And Krytorin looking to put the Ninja to sleep, but still some life in the Ninja. Superman punch. Out of nowhere, leg hooked. 2 count again. How many 2 counts have we seen so far in this match? Unbelievable. Reversal from Krytorin. Dragon twist cutter. Ninja goes for the pin again. And still only a 2 count. An incredible demonstration of endurance, of stamina, of fortitude, of willpower from both superstars. But only one can leave here as the winner. And it is impossible to tell who that's going to be at this stage. This match has been going back and forth from the jump. Springboard connects. Krytorin makes his way to the ropes. And then tackled to the outside by the Ninja, who immediately is going to go top rope on him. And boom, hits the knee. Right in front of the announcer's desk. Referee continuing to count. Ninja on the attack. Stomping away on the chest, and now the mounted punches. Krytorin, I think, split open on that last barrage. 5 count. At some point, they're going to have to get back inside that ring. 2K. Ninja rolls in at the 8 count. And I think that's going to be a count-out victory. No, Krytorin slides in at the last second. Krytorin on the attack, has him up. Oh no. Go to sleep. Leg hooked. He's done it. Unbelievable. I mean, a fraction of a second from being counted out and then to come right back in for a win. I mean, look at the blood, look at the bruising. Krytorin took a shellacking from the Ninja in that one. But in the end, got the victory. A big win for Krytorin. Man alive. What a match. What an opener, ladies and gentlemen. We still got 8 more matches of incredible RLWF entertainment to go. Don't you dare. Click away. All right, over to the women's division, and out first, the pride of Laredo, Texas. It is the one, the only, Hallie Little. An original Season 1 superstar, Hallie Little. Shockingly, never been women's champion. That is, again, there's a couple of people on the roster that it's always surprising to me that they've never won. Hallie's had a couple of chances, including most recently against Penny Happs, but hasn't got the belt around her waist yet. But once again, no quit in Hallie Little, trying to work her way back up. And her opponent, another addition for the audio list. We will get that fixed for Amy Stevens. The Punk Princess, Amy Stevens, making her way to the ring. Kendo stick in hand. Again, not a no disqualification match, so the kendo stick will be safely stored under the ring where it should stay. You never know, though, in the RLWF what might happen. Amy Stevens versus Hallie Little should be a slobber knocker, ladies and gentlemen.
Incredible journey for this woman, but she knows a win tonight will take her even further.
Amy Stevens, the Punk Princess, a brand new rookie here in Season 4. Versus the seasoned veteran, Hallie Little. Let's start that prediction. And you can let me know who you think is queen of the ring for the night. They lock up middle of the ring. A little bit of a grapple. Headlock applied by Stevens. Putting in the squeeze. And now switching over to an arm lock, and Hallie Little having a lot of trouble. I mean, again, I think Hallie definitely gives up something here in the size and strength column to Amy Stevens. And Amy taking full advantage of that. Hallie on her feet, and no! Amy with the big double axe handle. And now Amy Stevens going top rope. Waiting for Hallie to get to her feet. And boom! Flying shoulder tackle from the top rope. Amy trying to end this one early. One count only. One count only. Knee drop to the forehead of Hallie Little, and now pounding away Amy Stevens, a very direct superstar, notorious bar brawler back in England. And now standing on either side of the Mohawk and pulling up. Oof. Painful move there from Hallie Little. Amy with a big uppercut. Combination. Double axe handle across the back, and Amy Stevens looking strong thus far. Drags Hallie to the ropes. But a counter from Hallie Little puts that cowboy boot to good use. But Amy Stevens right there again with the counter. Double underhook. Oof. Twisting cutter there from Amy Stevens. Nice move. 2 count. Oh, 2.5. Big kick out from Little. And now Amy in the corner. And, oh! Concussion protocol out of the corner, and that might be all she wrote for Hallie Little. Wow, Hallie somehow kicked out of that. Hallie slow to get to her feet, and who could blame her? Amy with the the slingshot rather over the top rope, connecting. And this match has been all Amy Stevens thus far. Amy with the elbow drop to the knee, but Hallie fighting back. A little do-si-do. And finishes her with a big right. Hallie going top rope. And, oh, nobody home. Amy Stevens playing possum, rolls out of the way. And now setting her up again. Oh, no, if this is a second. That's got to be it. That has got to be it. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Amy Stevens makes mincemeat out of Hallie Little. Put those Doc Martens to good use, ladies and gentlemen. Amy Stevens, the Punk Princess, getting the victory over Hallie Little. What a match. Domination from the Punk Princess tonight. All right, back to the men's division. You can see case suspended above the ring, ladders at the side. It is a ladder tag match, and coming out first, the American Nightmares coming off a big win last week. The former Shock Tag Team Champions feeling confidence. We'll see if they can transfer that confidence into victory. Easier said than done, especially in a ladder tag match. Things could get wild. The All-American Matt Windham and the Killer Cajun, Mason Marceau, ready for action, and their opponents.
Look who's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know them, you love them. The Wild Ones Moz of Oz and Sharknado in tag team action. Lighten the pyro and ready to go. Again, Moz, recently your world champion. Lost it at the PLE to Ollie Kingzz, but listen, always great to see these two OGs from season 1 of the RLWF in the ring together, an incredible tandem. Now, these two squared off a while ago. This was a couple of weeks ago. I think the last time the Wild Ones fought was actually against the American Nightmares, and the Wild Ones were victorious there. Let's see if they can repeat that success tonight. Again, a ladder tag match. Let me start the prediction. Who's going to grab that case from high above the ring? Masterer, welcome in. Doing great. Hope you're doing well as well. Moz and Matt Windham duking it out. Mason Marceau at ringside. Sharknado's coming out after him. They're going to duke it out at ringside. Beautiful tilt-the-world DDT onto the concrete by Mason Marceau. And once again, 2K's incredible AI technology working exactly as designed. And everyone just taking a moment to ponder, taking a moment to reflect, taking a moment to think inwardly. Mason Marceau heads back in to go to fight against Moz of Oz. Let's take a quick commercial break and see if we can't solve this existential crisis.
It's summertime at Adams Toyota. That's right, it's summertime. That means sports cars, good-looking girls, and trips to Jamaica, baby. Come down to Adams Toyota right now. I'm going to sell you a 260Z, $2,495. How about a Corvette with T-tops? $59.95 at Adams Toyota. How about a Porsche? You heard me, a Porsche for $29.95 at Adams Toyota. Come down now and buy a car and go to Jamaica. Partner.
All right, back from commercial. Sharknado has a ladder in the ring. Doesn't get a chance to set it up, though, as Mason Marceau with a nice sling blade drops the back of his head across said ladder. Moz crawls to the corner, and Matt Windham, a rib breaker on Sharknado. Oh, what a drop kick from Mason Marceau. Brutal. Mason Marceau grabs another ladder from under the ring and sets it up between the apron and the announcer's desk. And Moz almost thrown onto it immediately. A close call. Ladder set up in the middle of the ring. No one going in to climb it. Moz on his feet as Matt Windham goes after Sharknado. Mason Marceau and Moz head back inside the ring, and Moz tossed right back out again. Mason Marceau climbing to the top. Matt Windham has Sharknado under control. Could be a brilliant opportunity for the American Nightmares if Matt Windham can keep Sharknado contained. Moz only just getting back into the ring now. Can Mason Marceau do it? He's done it. He has done it, and once again, the American Nightmares pulling out a victory here against the Wild Ones. That is the 2 in a row for the American Nightmares, and if I'm wonderfully handsome, I'm getting a little worried that these two might be nipping at their heels for those Shock Tag Team Championship belts. We'll have to wait and see. All right, back to singles action, and coming out first, ladies and gentlemen, it is Fredo. Has been doing very well for himself here in Season 4. And this one is going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. You can pin them in the ring. You can pin them at ringside. You can pin them on the stage, backstage, in the parking lot. You can pin them in the room right behind you. Oh, I made you look. I made you look. Fredo ready for action, but whom is he facing tonight?
We are about to see something good.
The one, the only Sean Lachlan, ladies and gentlemen. We'll put him on the audio list as well. I think this is a volume issue. Let me make a little note there.
63 pounds, the outsider,
Sean Lachlan representing The Reckoning.
Turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
Looking to wreck a few things tonight in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Should be a great match. Fredo versus Sean Lachlan. Some incredible, incredible talent on Shock this year. The world title division is just jam-packed with top talent vying for that belt, currently held by Oliver freaking Kingzz.
Every week, he is competing at his highest level yet.
Sean Lachlan versus Fredo. Hard to bet against Sean Lachlan one-on-one, but Fredo has been on a tear here in Season 4, so should be an incredible match. And there's the bell, and Sean comes right at him, but Fredo ready. Let me start the prediction. And you can put your channel points where your mouth is. Sean up off the mat and countering, has him up. No, counter from Fredo, hits the clothesline. And Lachlan trying to end this one early, locks in the submission, but Fredo rolls out of that one in a hurry. Lachlan right back on the attack, but here comes Fredo. They are trading blows, middle of the ring. Irish whip by Fredo, and up, and no, counter from Lachlan. Back suplex. A great match already. Suplex from Fredo. Fredo waiting for Lachlan to get to his feet. And springboard dropkick right in the kisser. Drives the knee into the bandana. Fredo trying to keep that offense going. And now, a little bit of showboating. Classic Fredo, but not sure that's what you want to be doing against an opponent like Sean Lachlan. Fredo heading under the ring, of course. No countouts, no disqualifications in this Falls Count Anywhere match. And the baseball bat being put to work. Sean Lachlan, though, able to stop that barrage fairly quickly. Dropping elbows across the chest of Fredo. And the leg drop connecting as well. And Sean Lachlan fired up and right back into this match. Fredo, elbows to the ribs. Sends him into the corner. And goes for the pin. I can't imagine that's going to be enough to get Sean Lachlan. Only a 1 count. More work to be done by Fredo. And Fredo off the ropes. Oh, the big elbow drop. Grabs the baseball bat, but Sean Lachlan. Oh! I was going to say Sean Lachlan dodged it, but then walked right into a FaceTime. 2.5. Fredo almost ended the match right there. He can't believe it. He knows he was close. Sean Lachlan pulls himself up in the corner. The counter. And now Sean Lachlan getting fired up, feeding off the energy of the crowd. Slammed to the middle of the ring. And the fans in the arena going wild for Sean Lachlan. Counter, though, by Fredo. Kicks the legs up from underneath him. Irish whip. And boom. Power slam. Fredo on the second rope. And, oh, wow, what a drop kick. And again, Fredo with the baseball bat, and this time, oh, right onto the foot of Sean Lachlan. 2 count again. And Lachlan able to kick out. The Fredo a little mad at the referee. Thought that might have been a little bit of a slow count, but I would disagree. Top rope elbow. Leg hooked. Is this finally enough to put away Lachlan? It is not. Shoulder up. Fredo setting up. He hits another FaceTime. That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Spins him around. FaceTime and call it right now. No! Sean Lachlan kicks out at 2. The fans going crazy. Diving fist drop by Fredo. And Fredo doing a little trash talking to Sean Lachlan. Up and over for the suplex. I mean, credit to Sean Lachlan for hanging in there like he has. But if he doesn't get things turned around quickly, it has got to be lights out for him shortly. Big knee drop from the top rope. And 1, 2, 3, Fredo finally gets the win. Sean Lachlan showing superhuman resilience, but in the end, Fredo wore him down to get the victory. A huge win for Fredo on Shock. All right, back over to the ladies division, and coming out first, fresh off a huge win in that 5-way Extreme Rules match last week. It is the Machine, Parker Matsumoto, a physical specimen, muscular perfection. Parker Matsumoto, the Machine. I mean, just look. Look at the muscles, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, listen, Parker Matsumoto, she's about 5'3" in heels, but more muscle per square inch than anybody in the RLWF, and looking to put them to good use here tonight.
This is a match she has long been asking for.
Cuts an incredible silhouette. Parker Matsumoto from Japan. And her opponent, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Penny Happs, your Freedom Champion. Belt in tow. Now, a non-title match, the belt not up for grabs here, but a big opportunity for the rookie, Parker Matsumoto, coming off a big win last week and trying to translate that into a victory over the champ. But easier said than done. We have seen Penny Happs take on every challenge and still holding on to that Freedom Championship belt. Penny Happs versus Parker Matsumoto. There is the prediction. And there is the bell. Penny comes out swinging. And grappling for control here. Parker flailing, trying to just get a hand on Penny to break free, but no luck. Finally gets the reversal into the side headlock. Lion, no, we're not doing that.
She can't lose her title, but she can certainly lose some respect if she doesn't meet the competition with aggression.
Again, I mean, for people who submit their own, I let them handle their own AIs. Otherwise, for everybody else, I don't even really bother doing anything in the AIs in particular. So, I haven't even looked at the AIs, so I have no idea. They lock up in the corner.
Being driven to the ropes here. Good display of power.
Referee's going to come in to try and break them up. Resisting a little bit, but finally, there we go. Parker right back on the attack and right back
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner.
into the corner. And again, the referee's going to have to come and try and pry these two apart. Parker has her in the corner now. Oh no, what is this? Alabama slam. Putting those muscles to good use. From the top rope, Parker with the big elbow drop. Hooks the leg. 2 count. Ooh, all she's going to get. Kick out by Penny Happs. Penny with the dodge, but Parker catches her with the clothesline. Penny Happs coming off a loss to Bobby. And so looking to right the ship with a victory here tonight over the Machine, but Parker doing well. Nice counter there, though, by Penny. Into the ropes, up and over for the back body drop. And Penny trying to drag her to the corner, but the Machine fights back. Has her on the ropes. And just hurls her into the ropes. Incredible strength from Matsumoto. Off the ropes for the elbow and then the splash. And Matsumoto looking strong here against the champ, but a nice counter again there from Penny. Nice springboard maneuver from Happs.
I think the crowd knows what's coming.
And has her up. And no, counter on the suplex from Matsumoto. Penny on her feet. Oh, walks right into the power slam. Xavier Jackson, thank you very, very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Glad to have you aboard. Another power slam on Penny Happs, and there's the pin, middle of the ring, but only gets the one on the champ. Again, Freedom Championship not on the line, but a non-title win over the champ would be huge for Parker Matsumoto. Irish whip into the elbow. Penny, though, up off the mat with some energy. Big barrage, but again, a very nice counter from Parker. Missed on the knee. Penny Happs has just been unable to get sustained offense going against Parker Matsumoto. Parker on her feet and springboard drop kick. Wow. Connects. Penny going top rope. Are we going to see a cat pounce? Cat pounce, but nobody home. Parker Matsumoto setting up now. Has her up and spinning. Sit out powerbomb into the pin. Is that enough to get the victory for Parker Matsumoto? No. Kick out from Penny Happs. Parker Matsumoto cannot believe it. From the top rope. Hurricane Rana from the top rope, and Penny's going to take a brief powder. Back in the ring now. They're going to lock up. Irish whip by the machine. Into the power slam again, middle of the ring. And now the strength deadlift. Above the head. And drops her all the way to the mat face first. Matsumoto setting up now. Repositioning the champ off the ropes to the big knee, but Penny Happs rolls out of the way, but then walks right into the elbow. Parker going top rope as Penny heads back into the ring. Not sure if Penny spotted her. Oh, spotted her now. Double axe handle across the head, goes to the pin, fall again. 2 count only. 2 count only. And now dirty pin from Matsumoto. Referee didn't see it, but Penny sure did. Had something to say about it as she got up. Pump handle. Suplex from Matsumoto. Setting up the champ. Up again. Again, the spinning. Sit out powerbomb into the pin. Is that finally enough to get the victory? No. Wow. Wow, that was close. Man, oh man, that was close. Penny Happs still hanging in there, but Matsumoto has been dominating this match. At ringside now. Penny trying to fight back, trying to get some kind of momentum going in this match. It's completely evaded her thus far. Penny going top rope. Parker heads back into the ring, and Penny already diving to the outside. Back in the ring. Matsumoto has her up, and surely not. I think going for a third spinning powerbomb, but Penny says not this time. Matsumoto continuing on the attack. Irish whip. And another power slam. Penny on her feet. Matsumoto dragging her to the corner. Face first into the turnbuckle she goes. And now putting the knee into the neck of Penny Happs. And things are looking grim for the Freedom Champion. Matsumoto from the second rope. Missed on the splash. An opportunity for Penny Happs, but can she take advantage of it this late in the match? Standing Spanish fly. Penny has her up. Are we going to see a catnap? No. Top rope. Cat pounce connects this time. Hooks the leg. Can Penny snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? No. Shoulder up from Matsumoto.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. Right to the arm to extend your elbow.
The fans going wild as the Penny starting to string together some offense here against Matsumoto. Drags her to the corner, face first into the turnbuckles. And now driving a shoulder into the midsection of the machine. And Penny coast to coast with the hip attack. Back into the corner goes Matsumoto. She is up top rope. What has Penny got planned? Just hurls her from the top rope. Penny on a tear right now. Setting her up. Are we going to see a catnap here? Arm wringer. Oh. Counter from Matsumoto. Has her up. Hits the knee. Leg hooked. Oh, and once again, Penny Happs gets the shoulder up. Matsumoto again complaining about the count. Irish whip. Elbow connects. Penny in the corner. Matsumoto has her foot grabbed. Penny going for a sneaky pin. Oh, 3, just like that. Wow. Wow. An unexpected finish, but one that Penny is no doubt happy about. A big win, but a close call for the Freedom Champion. A great, great match from both superstars, but in the end, Penny Happs victorious again. Ladies and gentlemen, Twitch Championship match. And the Rando Lando Wheel of Destiny is trying to make history tonight. Brand spanking new rookie Bailey Heights gets the call and has the opportunity to be the first female to hold the Twitch Championship in the history of the RLWF. This is only, I believe, her 3rd match. So a huge, huge opportunity for Bailey Heights here in a tough intergender match against the Twitch champion, Jocko. A tall order, but such an opportunity. Again, how to make your mark, winning the Twitch Championship, making history. Bailey Heights with an opportunity to come out of here with a belt. But in order to do so, she is going to have to get through this man. The illustrious Jocko, 4-time Twitch champion. One for each season of the RLWF. Now the excitement's going to be next year. In season 5, can Jocko repeat that streak, keep that streak alive and win it in 5 years in a row? Heck, he might. I mean, listen, it seems unlikely. But potentially, he might just keep that Twitch Championship right till season 5. And if he does, history made once again by the illustrious one. Of course, that is a very tall order now that has to be defended every single week. But Jocko, a great champion, looking to defend again here against Bailey Heights.
This guy lives to compete, so he'll be treating this match as if he were defending.
Let me start the prediction. You can let me know, is Bailey Heights making history? Or is Jocko coming out with the win? Obviously, Bailey Heights giving up quite a significant size and strength disparity, but Jocko starting out early, went for the punt kick, but a nice reversal from Bailey Heights. Bailey with a big combination on the illustrious one. Locks in the arm, but Jocko fighting back. Again, intergender matches very rare in the RLWF, but the Twitch Championship, one of the few times you're going to see it. Bayley stomping away, and springboard misses. Jocko rolls out of the way, and now setting up in the corner again. Punt kick connected that time. And now Jocko working the leg of Bayley Heights. And again out of the corner. Good Lord, Jocko. Another punt kick. The illustrious Jocko. Absolutely dominating the match so far. Tosses Bayley aside. Jocko thought he had her, but float over DDT by Bayley Heights. Beautifully done. Springboard missed. Oh no, springboard caught her. Jocko tried to roll away and just wound up taking it on the back. Leg hooked. Only got the one.
This match is not going to end so soon.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stomps.
Stomping away on Jocko.
It was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Into the corner goes Jocko, and the flying kick connects. Springboard connected that time, and leg is hooked. Still only the one count. All right, fair enough, Yuv. I can respect it. Like I say, the only reason I've had my reservations about intergender as well, and that's exactly why we didn't do it. But I thought that I would make the exception for the Twitch Championship simply because, for our community members with female superstars, I thought it would be more fair for them. So that's but other than that, we're really not going to see very much of it. I mean, maybe, again, very particular situations. So. Inverse DDT, Bayley going for the pin again, but I don't think she's going to get it. Only a one count again on Jocko. Jocko catches the foot, and oof, big forearm. Into the corner goes Bayley Heights. Jocko with a big clothesline. There's the pin. Only a one count.
Change something up with the pin technique.
And Jocko, ooh! Rolling cutter on Bayley. Has her on the ropes, literally and figuratively off the ropes, missed on the kick. And Bayley taking advantage. Big combination, kicks the legs up from underneath him. And now pounding away on the face of the champ. Springboard missed again. Jocko telegraphing that move very well so far in this match. And now, boom, pump handle driver. And Jocko locks in the submission. Can he make Bayley Heights tap, or can she wriggle her way free of this maneuver? Does so indeed. Unloading with a big combination into the DDT. Heights. Continuing the attack. Has Jocko staggered. Double underhook. Boom! Pedigree. And now Bayley Heights out of the corner. Hits the knee. Leg hooked. Are we going to see a new champion? No. 2 count only. Yeah, I'm just assuming that everyone's okay with it unless you tell me different. If anybody doesn't want to, I respect that 100%, and I'll respect that no problem. If again, unlikely situation where it's going to happen, I will respect that. But otherwise, I'm going to assume everyone's okay with it. Bayley coast to coast. Oh, walks right into the soles of the boots of Jocko. The illustrious one drags her to the ropes. Irish whip reversed by Bayley. Caught her midair into the power slam. And now Jocko raking the eyes of Bayley Heights. The dirty tactics of the illustrious one. Not reserved for the male gender. alone.
Still managing to rally some offense. If he's going down swinging.
In the corner, Bayley with the counter. Jocko has her up, but Bayley Heights fighting back. Elbows to the face. A great match so far. Oof. Beautiful move there from Bayley. Once again, over the top rope for the springboard. No problem, Maz, no problem. From the top rope. I'll try and make a list, maybe, of people, just so I know in the future. Missed on the top rope maneuver. Jocko steps aside at the last second, but Bayley Heights continues the attack. Off the ropes. No, Jocko just shoves her away again. I think the size difference here showing. Big splash into the corner. And now, oh no. Oh no, it's been a little while. Yo-Yo, welcome in. The Caterpillar. Elbow connects. A leg is hooked, and that might be all she wrote for the challenger. No. Gets the shoulder up. Jocko furious. Was sure he had that one. Setting her up. And boom. And surely now that's got to be it. No! Bayley Heights gets the shoulder up. Jocko complaining to the referee about the count, but I don't think that was a slow count.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result.
Jocko has her on her feet.
It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And oh! Beautiful move from the illustrious one, trying to find a way to put Bayley Heights away. And now the submission might be the right move. Locks it in. Can Bayley Heights hang in there, or is she going to tap? Manages to escape somehow. Jocko trying to put her away, but Bayley Heights showing incredible resilience. Through the ropes, Bayley steps aside. Springboard hits the knee. And now Bayley setting up out of the corner again. Double underhook pedigree. Rolls him over. Are we going to see the first female Twitch champion? No, not yet. Not yet. Kick out by Jocko. Unloading. Bayley Heights says, bring it on, Jocko. Full of confidence now, off the ropes, and the knee connects again. Leg hooked. The bailout has won her the Twitch Championship, ladies and gentlemen. History-making match as Bayley Heights has won the Twitch Championship belt and is the first female holder of the Twitch Championship in RLWF history. All right, time for a little tag team action, and coming out first, the newest tag team has been doing incredibly well. The Reckoning, El Padre Esmeralda and Companion have won their last two matches and have looked really, really sharp. Heading to the ring. Again, high-flying, high-energy rookies here as a part of the Reckoning. And again, I mean, what Sean Lachlan is doing with these rookies, it is paying dividends already. And they are becoming a force in already the very short time that they've been in existence. El Padre and Companion in tag team action. And their opponents, your Shock Tag Team Champions. We will put them on the audio list. Again, not sure why the audio's not working. We've been trying to fix these issues. We're just keeping at it. Every time there's an update, it screws up all my audio, so we're playing catch-up constantly. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, your Shock Tag Team Champions, Wonderfully Handsome Terry Wonderful and Handsome Henry, heading to the ring. The fans loving it. And you want to talk about a high-energy match. Wonderfully Handsome versus The Reckoning? Give me a break. This one is going to be a banger. Terry Wonderful, look at that. The GOAT, ladies and gentlemen. The GOAT. All right, Companion starting off against Terry Wonderful. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think's coming out on top. Again, a non-title match, but would be a huge opportunity for The Reckoning to get a win over the champs. Again, we still have not been told what the next PLE is going to be. But it'll be here before you know it. Expecting to be in, when's it going to be? I guess mid-June. I have to make sure it doesn't conflict with Father's Day. And look at that. Beautiful team maneuver from Wonderfully Handsome. And Handsome Henry on the attack now. Throws Com back into the corner and more tag action. Holds him steady for a shot to the ribs from Terry Wonderful. Ejects him to the apron and then all the way to ringside. Terry heads out, but Companion waiting for him. Side Russian leg sweep to the concrete floor. Ooh, Terry stops himself from getting dinged in the ring post, and so does Companion. Look at this. Both of them trying desperately to get the other one to hit the ring post, but failing. Oof. Companion gets the feet up on Wonderful. And again, Terry Wonderful able to stop himself. 7 count. They're going to have to get back inside the ring or we're going to have a double countouts. 9 count, and oh, that was a close call. That was a very close call for The Reckoning. Terry going top rope. And hits the headbutt. Hooks the leg. And El Padre taking no chances. Comes in to break up that pin. There's the tag to Handsome Henry. Counter from Companion. Has him backed into the corner. Counter from Handsome Henry. And now it's Calm in the corner, but Calm with the counter after counter after counter, but Companion needs to get back for the tag. Oh, shoulder breaker from Companion, and finally heading back to his corner to tag in El Padre for the first time. El Padre. Snap suplex on the Handsome one. El Padre's handsomeness yet to be determined. We haven't seen him without the mask, of course, being a dedicated lucha. Oof, back elbow from Handsome Henry.
Taking his time, preparing to attack.
El Padre on his feet, and Handsome Henry opts not to go for the springboard. Instead, sends him into the corner and tags in Terry Wonderful. Off the ropes and big double back body drop.
Body drop. Teamwork making the dream work right here with that display.
And El Padre with the counter on Terry Wonderful. Nice combination of his own. Has him backed up. And boom. Hits the kick across the chest. And El Padre wisely going back to his corner for the tag. Companion in the ring. Irish whip. Nice elbow. Hooks the leg. That can't be enough to get Terry Wonderful. It is not.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Terry Wonderful sent deep into enemy territory. There's the tag, and we're going to see a little tag action now from the Reckoning. Takes the leg down. Look at this maneuver. Crisscrossing across the ring. Hitting Terry Wonderful from all angles. Gotta be disorienting. El Padre out of the corner now. And boom. A leg hooked. Is that gonna be enough? No, only a 1 count. Wow. Padre reversed into the corner by Terry Wonderful. But hit him with the elbow on the way in. Oh, hit him with another elbow and flattened him. El Padre from the top rope as Terry crawling back to his corner and crawls out of range. El Padre is going to have to come down as Handsome Henry tagged in. Off the ropes. Oh, what a kick to the top of the head. To the beautifully coiffed hair of Handsome Henry. Henry with the counter. Has him up. And snake eyes off the top turnbuckle. Double axe handle to the side of the head. Henry goes for the pin, but only gets the 1. And boom, hits the neck breaker. El Padre, though, filled with the Spirit of the Lord. Fresh energy. And Spanish fly off the Irish whip. Reversed into the corner by Henry. Henry's got to be careful. Calm right there. A little too careful. And El Padre again connecting with the elbows. Into the corner he goes, but nobody home. El Padre continuing the attack, and now Handsome Henry in need of a tag for sure. Crawling to his corner, but El Padre interrupts him. Henry with the two-handed chokeslam. Wow. Brain chop to the top of the noggin of El Padre. And Handsome Henry with a nice little comeback here against El Padre. Sends him into the corner, probably looking to get a tag here indeed. And he and Terry Wonderful, oh no, here we go. Slingshot into the forearm, over the top rope with a splash over the knees. What a move. From Wonderfully Handsome, there's the pin. Companion didn't like that Handsome Henry was just kind of standing over El Padre as the pin was going on, came in for the attack. Pandemonium, the referee trying to get control of this match. All 4 superstars in the ring. Terry Wonderful on the second rope from the top, missed on the elbow. Companion with the huge move on Handsome Henry on the outside. Absolute pandemonium in this match, and now Terry sends El Padre to the outside. Referee has completely lost the plot. Finally, everyone back in their corners. Terry Wonderful taking a few pot shots at Companion now. Slides out after El Padre. Uh-oh, creepy twin children. Alert in the front row. Is it a good omen? Is it a bad omen? We'll find out. Nice counter from El Padre. Referee continuing the count at 5 here. Gives them a warning. El Padre. Crucifix. Power slam. Crucifix bomb, rather, sorry. There's an 8 count. Are we going to get a double count out? No, El Padre slides in, trying to get the count out victory. Launches Handsome Henry. There's the 10. And once again, the Reckoning getting the victory by countdown. This almost seems like their specialization at this point, but listen. A win against the champs is a win against the champs, and the Reckoning have done it. Great work by El Padre and companion. All right, back to singles competition. Coming out first. Been on a hot streak. It is Vinu. Out in proper wrestling gear, you love to see it.
Making his way to the ring from Denmark, weighing in at
Again, another one of our incredible international superstars. I mean, I figure by the time the RLWF is finished season 4, we're going to have a superstar from every country in the world. That is about what it's sizing up to be at this stage. Vinu making his way to the ring on, I believe, a 2 or 3 match win streak at this point here. So doing very, very well for himself and looking to keep that hot streak going. Casey, so thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Glad to have you aboard. Hope you're enjoying the RLWF. Vinu's taking an off day from Community CAW. He left the backpack behind. He left the backpack behind. Listen, I would love to see a no holds barred match with Vinu, where he just whips out like a chemistry textbook from the back and just beats someone with it. But tonight, none of that nonsense. He is up against your hardcore champion, Yuv. Riding behind his opponent there. Hardcore championship belt around his waist. Yuv makes his way to the ring. The fans roaring with approval, of course. Yuv, as over as it gets with the RLWF fans. Hashtag Ghost Yuv. I mean, someday we may see the return of Ghost Yuv. I'm hoping that wasn't a one-time thing. We shall see. Yuv ready for action here against Vinu. Oh, 2 times. That's right. It did happen twice. You're right. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. All right. Vinu versus Yuv, a non-title match here. Let me start the prediction. And Vinu hits the clothesline early. Springboard, wasting no time. Vinu with another springboard. Good Lord. Goes for the pin. Doesn't even get the one. Doesn't even get the one. I mean, normally you would think that it's not going to ever, we're never going to see the Ghost Rider glitch again. Because surely, if there was a glitch, they would have found it and fixed it. But because it's 2K, they probably left everything exactly the same, and it's just as likely to glitch this time. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I mean, you're going to see a pop from the RLWF community for Ghost Yuv like you've never seen before if it happens again. So we're all crossing our fingers. We're all crossing our fingers. Yuv using that strength. Oof, just tossing Vinu aside. And boom, powerbomb. Went for the clothesline, but a nice counter there from Vinu. Driving him back to the ropes. The referee's going to come in, try and break that one up. Vinu, a little reticent to let go. Up and over for the suplex. And Vinu looking strong so far in this one. Ooh. Cannonball into the corner. And Vinu flips him over for the Stylez clash.
No cause for concern on his part. Still early. Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his
Yuv gets to his feet. Vinu waits patiently. Drags him to the corner, face first into the turnbuckle, but Yuv fighting back out of the corner. Running neck breaker. But Vinu with the counter. Springboard connects for Vinu. Vinu looks like he could be a cousin of yours. Well, listen. Again, not clear where Yuv and Malik are from. It's never really been established canonically. Best left a little bit ambiguous. I mean, it could. I mean, Denmark has kings and queens, so it's possible. It could be Danish. Submission hold locked in the Tequila Sunrise. Shades of Jack Sullivan there for Vinu. And now Vinu setting up out of the corner here. Yuv. Oh! Stomp to the back of the head. Leg is hooked. Oh, 2 count only. Yuv gets the shoulder up. Counter by Vinu. Sends Yuv face first to the mat. And Vinu with a little trash talking on the champ here. Gator roll into the suplex. And Vinu on the top rope. Waiting for Yuv to get to his feet. And, oh no, went for the stunner, but counter from Yuv. Beautifully timed and trying for a sneaky little pin here on the counter, but only got the 2. Only got the 2. Irish whip by Yuv. Spine buster. And a little flex from Yuv. Yuv has him up. Oh! Vicious power slam right on the logo. Drop kick connects. Yuv turning the tables on his challenger. Getting the crowd pumped up as he's on the middle rope. And boom, hits the clothesline. Leg is hooked. Is that enough to get the win? No. Shoulder up by Vinu after 2. Off the ropes, and oh, the big kick connects. But Vinu gets the knees up on him on the moonsault. Sends Yuv into the corner. But Yuv with the counter. Vinu on the attack again. Double underhook. Oh, into the gut buster. And there we go. Nice side headlock applied by Vinu, putting the squeeze on the champ. Yuv crawls to the apron. Vinu ready for him, though. Tosses him right back in the ring. Goes for the pin. Is that enough to get the victory over the Hardcore Champion? No. 2 count only. Irish whip, the big single leg drop kick to the face. Repositions him away from the ropes, maybe thinking pinfall again. Hooks the leg, does not want to risk of a rope break. 1-2, no, still can't get the 3. The Hardcore Champion hanging in there against Vinu. Vinu dragging him to the corner, but Yuv fights back. Irish whip.
Stops that offense from connecting.
And a reversal, I believe, there by Vinu. Wasn't sure exactly what happened, but Yuv did not connect. And again, Tequila Sunrise locked in by Vinu, trying to get the win by submission, but Yuv refuses to tap. Springboard cutter. Oh my goodness, what a vicious move from Vinu, and Yuv is flat right now. Vinu in the corner, daring him to get to his feet, which he does. From the middle rope. Tilt the world DDT. You've got the knees up on that last move. And he has got to make the most of this. Oh, the spear! And Yuv setting him up. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. F5, no! Counter into the V-Buster! Vinu. 1, 2, 3. What a finish. What a finish. Yuv going for the F5. Vinu reversing it at the last minute right into the V-Buster. And that is all she wrote. A victory over the Hardcore Champion for Vinu. What a match. And what a victory for Vinu. All right, RLWF fans, it is time for the main event. And coming out first, William the Hammer Stylez. Again, a Season 1 original. Making his way to the ring. He has been on a hot streak. I think he's won again his last 2 or 3 in a row. Has been having a very strong Season 4. The fans going wild for William the Hammer Stylez.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight.
Let's get to his opponent. It is your world champion and audio fix list participant, Oliver freaking Kingzz, ladies and gentlemen. Ollie Kingzz with the world championship around his waist. Looking to polish off another challenger tonight, but again, a tough opponent in William the Hammer Stylez. This should be a great match. Oliver Kingzz, your world champion, makes his way down to the ring to face off against the Hammer. Again, we're going to cut through and just get right to the action. This match is too good to wait for all the intros. Let me start the prediction. And whoa! William Stylez wasting 0 time. Dropping the elbow across the forehead.
It isn't the championship.
Exactly to my point. This could be a key moment in his career if nothing else.
Knee to the face, and Hammer hyped up for this opportunity. Again, a non-title match, but a win here would be huge for William Stylez. Looking to win that world championship for the first time. Reversed on the arm lock. Again, Stylez with that very strong amateur wrestling background, as we know. But Ollie Kingzz holding his own. Oof, really cinching in that arm into the hammerlock. And now into the headlock. Counter from Stylez into a hammerlock of his own. Some great classic wrestling going on here, ladies and gentlemen, for you. Ooh, hammer just cinching that in. And now a headlock of his own. Transition after transition, but no superstar coming out on top thus far. There's the counter into the hammerlock again here, this time by Ollie Kingzz. And finally creating a bit of space, they're going to lock up. And against the ropes, so the referee is finally going to come in here and try and get a little distance between these two. And the Sultan of the Suplex hits his first of the night. And now heading top rope already. William Stylez. Oh, missed on the elbow. Maybe a little too early for that. Irish whip from King sends him out to the apron. And King's powerbomb over the top rope and down to ringside. What a move from Ollie Kingzz. And now, oof, the double stomp onto the knees. Super kick to the face, and Ollie Kingzz being absolutely vicious at ringside here. Referee continuing the count. Ollie Kingzz seems unperturbed at this point. 6 count, but you got to be careful. Ollie Kingzz rolls back in. And again, disrespectful to his opponents. William Stylez. Quick commercial break.
With Tiger's new Talkboy tape recorder, now you can be as clever as Kevin.
Stop drooling on me. Stop drooling on me.
Tiger's new Talkboy tape recorder comes with audio cassette. Batteries not included.
All right, back from commercial break. And Ollie Kingzz on the attack against William Stylez. Again, a non-title match here against the world champion, and William Stylez looking to pull out a victory. Stomping the shoulder. Stylez working the arms of Oliver Kingzz. And now locks in. Here we go, softening him up for the submission, but Ollie Kingzz able to roll his way free from that one. The strategy of William Stylez eventually becoming clear. And into the corner he goes. But a nice counter from William Stylez. Face first into the turnbuckles. And the forearm connects. Stylez stomping away on Ollie. And Stylez goes coast to coast, but Oliver Kingzz rolls out of the way. No harm done. From the top rope. Only a glancing blow from his feet there. A little miscalculation from Ollie Kingzz, but Ollie Kingzz rolls up for the quick pin, but only gets the one. Quick pin here from Stylez. Bridge, flip, and another pin from Ollie Kingzz. Only a one. What a sequence. Some great technical wrestling on display. Referee, get out of the way for the love of God. And boom. Small package driver by Stylez, but there's the counter from Kingzz. Repositioned. Counter from William Stylez. Has him up. And off the top rope. Hooks the leg, goes to the pin. 2 count only for William Stylez. Top rope now. Missed on the leg drop. Ollie Kingzz rolls out of the way. But William Stylez, undeterred, continuing the attack. And again, locks in the submission hold. Good eye by the referee, a little too close to the ropes there. And a lucky break for the champion. And Stylez. Oh my goodness. Stretching out the legs of Ollie Kingzz. Counter. Oliver King. Double underhook. Into the cutter.
I don't know how much fight's left after that.
Repositioning him away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. Is that finally enough to put away William Stylez? It is not. Shoulder up by the hammer. Irish whip. Kingzz going for the power bomb, but Stylez fighting back. And rolls him over for the submission. Oh, stretches him out and then slams him face first into the mat. Hooks the leg. Is that enough? 2 count again. Kingzz kicks out at 2. And Stylez far away from the ropes this time for this submission. The crossface locked in. Can he make the champ tap? He cannot. He cannot. But Stylez feeling strong, feeling confident. Suplex connects. Stylez goes top rope again. Waiting for the champion to get to his feet, and oh! Kingzz caught him on the way down. Stylez right back on the attack, though. Neckbreaker. A great back and forth match thus far, but Stylez starting to pull away. Kingzz rolls out of the way. Trying to get the momentum shifted into the ropes, or into the corner rather, goes Stylez. Kingzz from the middle rope. The enziguri right across the side of the head, and is that enough? No, only a 1 count. Wow. The resilience of William the Hammer Stylez. Springboard connects. And again, Kingzz with the disrespect for his opponents. We should expect nothing less. And Kingzz clotheslines him to the outside. Off the ropes and over the top rope, and he connects. What a move. Hits Stylez with the plancha. Fans chanting, "This is awesome," and they are 100% correct. What a main event for what has been an incredible episode of RLWF Shock. And now, moonsault from the apron, connecting to ringside, and another standing moonsault. Referee warning them about the 5 count. Ollie Kingzz has things fully in control right now, has him up. And oh no, not on the concrete floor. Stylez clashing on the concrete floor. Seven count, Kingzz. Double underhook, and he's gonna hit the cutter again onto the concrete floor. It's an 8 count. Kingzz gonna slide back in and may win this one by countouts. There's the 9. Referee giving a final warning to William Stylez. Shakes out the cobwebs and in right at the last minute. Oliver Kingzz was mid-taunt. Thought he had won that match by countout, but great situational awareness by William Stylez to get in there under the gun. Ollie Kingzz, though, still in control of the match. Kingzz finally making a move. Missed on the kick. An opportunity for the hammer. Sends him into the corner. And attacking the leg from behind. And now some foot washes here from the hammer. The fans going wild for William Stylez. They would love to see him pull out a victory here tonight, but Ollie Kingzz with another counter. They lock up. Ollie Kingzz, elbows to the midsection. Off the top rope. And I think was going for the clothesline. Didn't quite connect in the way he wanted to, but accidentally effective. Top rope from Kingzz. And boom. Surely that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3, and your world champion Oliver freaking Kingzz, after a grueling defense,
Here is your winner, Oliver.
victorious again against William the Hammer Stylez, and Ollie Kingzz looking to be dominant as world champion. What a match, what a card, what a community. A little shout, a little round of applause for the RLWF fandom here on Twitch. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you for coming out to chat, to participate, and for your continued support on Discord. Thank you to you people watching on YouTube for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think, what you'd like to see. And we will see you guys again on the weekend for RLWF Max. I'll see you there.